I'm planning on majoring in computer science and environmental science with a concentration in cybersecurity. So I'm super excited about that.
For me and many other people, one of the concerns over some of the science degrees, computer science, computer and engineering, etc., is the math requirement. Many of us are not very good at math, myself included. Is that an issue for you?
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider myself very good at math either. I took calculus AP last year, and it wasn't my best class. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't very good at it. But in STEM, it really depends on what field you go into. In computer science, usually, at least the level I'm at right now, you don't really need complex math. You might need that as extra knowledge if you're building a program that involves, say, like calculus or trigonometry, but it's not like a base thing that you need to know. Especially with website development and things like that, you usually don't really need to know anything more than multiplication or like dimensions of different objects. But yeah, I think it really depends on what field. But yeah, for me, I don't really need to know too much complex math for the basics of what I need to know.
Have you thought about a dream job yet? If they could grant you that wish, what do you want to be doing? I know it's the
Yeah,
hardest thing people ask, but do you have a direction of, kind of the best place that you could think to work and use all your skills, your science skills and your environmental skills?
yeah. So I think in general, government agencies involving the environment, like the EPA, might be an interesting place for me to look because they do need that cybersecurity element and computer science element, but they also work with the environment. So the thing with comp sci is that you can have comp sci, but it's really, really great to have the background knowledge you can bring into other programs. So I think that would be really, really great for me to do. I think with the environment piece, that started from a very young age. We have a laundry line outside that I can see right out my room window. And we've always learned, we have a recycling tower area in our house as well. I've always, I was brought up with ideas of sustainability as part of my family. And then also the Middleton Stream team has been really influential. They've done so many hikes and different activities, and they run Earth Day every year as well. And I think they've really been a big part of my interest in the environment and sustainability. And then on the comp sci side, I actually decided to just take computer science in high school because I thought it'd be interesting. And I never knew that I'd be so interested in it when I first took the class. But I as a kid, I had the DS. I played video games all the time. And I thought that computers were really interesting and I wanted to learn more about them. So I've done that through high school and I want to continue doing that in college.
Did you ever think that you would be pursuing environmental science and computer science?
Well, I'll let you know, as a kid, I wanted to be a veterinarian, policewoman, astronaut. Um, and yeah, I think my interests have just grown and changed as I've experienced new things, and I want to make some more environmental change as an adult with my college education. So I found that an environmental science degree would really help with that. So
What advice would you have for other high school juniors?
yeah, I'd say to explore as much as they can their own world, their classes in school, their extracurriculars, and that it really doesn't in the long run what you decide maybe in junior year is not going to be the same as senior. Like when I was a junior, I just wanted comp sci, but I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. But through my senior year work, I talked to people about cybersecurity. I talked to people about environmental science, and that was part of my exploration, is exploring different careers and talking to people about what they like about their jobs, what they liked about their majors in college. And I think that really helped me alleviate the pressure, because I know the biggest question everyone would ask me was what are you going to do with your life? And that was really stressful because yeah, I was a junior. But I think being able to say hey, I'm interested in these few things, and then exploring those and connecting with people, maybe if you're interested in biology, connecting with someone locally, or maybe working on your own projects at home. just all like things to see whether like test the waters, I guess, with different subjects. Another thing with comp sci too is that like it's never just comp sci, it's always comp sci plus something else. Like you're working in another field with comp sci, which I think I love that, because there's so much like it's like almost like comp sci is a tool for other things, but it can also be its own field. Like there's comp sci research and stuff, but I think I see it as a way to like a tool to create programs and like help other fields out.
What advice do you have for those who are struggling trying to find out what they want to do for a living?
When I was younger, I had the problem of too many interests. Like so many. So I think selecting extracurriculars for me with my high school schedule and like fitting everything together really helped me pick and choose between interests. And then so another resource that was really great and really helpful for me was my guidance counselor in high school. She really helped with my class schedule, at least, and like she really took time to know me, and I actually made meetings with her, and we were able to talk about what I was interested in, maybe some things I was interested in the future, and she kind of set out a course path for me based on that. And I think that was really invaluable to just finding out some like semblance of what I wanted to do in the future. The thing too with some technical careers is that you can actually learn them at home. For comp sci, I know there are a lot of great online tutorials just to get started, and they're obviously not like a substitute for a college career or college education, because you get so many great connections with professors and different opportunities through a college education. But if you wanted to, like, you could definitely look online, and there's so many great YouTube tutorials and like websites dedicated to teaching programming and all kinds of other things too, that like you can really pursue anything that you want. I'm in the first 2 weeks of college, and I already feel so much support and like from my professors and also my fellow peers. Like everyone's just trying to like help everyone succeed, and I really love that environment to learn in.